way louder than I expected it to be. Um, Hello everyone again. Hopefully this will be the last time that I start to go live today. I don't know what's going on with stuff. Um, oh, great. It thinks I'm doing it the other way. Awesome. Awesome sauce. You know what? We're just gonna yeah, whatever happens happens. Sorry that the orientation is weird. I don't know why my phone keeps doing this. I don't have orientation locked, so I don't know why it's like this. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this flower and then I'm gonna paint a monster, darn it. We are gonna finish this stream. Where my flowers go? I lost the flower that I was painting, everybody. Awesome sauce. Yeah, apologies again about all the network issues and everything. I don't know what's going on today.
I think this is enough detail for a simple flower, you know? It's supposed to be a really simple peony. It definitely was not supposed to take this long, but that's mainly because all the issues I've had with the stream and the bitrate and other stuff like that. This is supposed to be something very quick, very simple. But here we are. I don't know what type of kaiju to paint, honestly. And I could always paint Godzilla again. Well, third time's the charm, right? I guess I've never painted the new Godzilla, the pink Godzilla. And I already have pink on there, but I did paint a giant robot last time, so I could paint like a Pacific Rim kaiju. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And then maybe I'll paint like a... Yay, okay. I found a cool one. I found a cool scene, guys. Again, I apologize that my screen is like this. Ah! Shoot. I've recently started watching, what's it called? Gundam Neon Genesis Evangelion? I'm like, I don't know, like 10 episodes in, something like that. It seems pretty good for like a 90s anime. I think it came out the year I was born. Hopefully that doesn't make anybody feel too old. But, yeah. I'm enjoying it so far. Nothing super crazy. I mean, there's been crazy stuff, but nothing super crazy. There is, for some reason, a lot of nudity. I'm just like, why is... Like, I get, like, older anime... There's, you know, there's fan service and stuff in animes and stuff, but I'm just like, why are these 14-year-olds naked? It's like it doesn't show anything, but you just... Obviously, in the scene, they're not wearing clothes. I'm just like, why does this keep happening? What did they mean by this? That's the only thing about the show that kind of bothers me. I'm just like, why is this here? And then again, I know the age of consent in Japan was low in like a certain prefecture. So do with that information what you will. I'm gonna stop talking about it. I feel like there's a lot of nudity in animes for no reason. I was watching this one anime that was recommended to me by someone. It was called High School of the Dead. And at first it's just like zombie apocalypse breaks out in the middle of a school day and like some kids are like trying to survive and stuff. And you know, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. And then they like got to like a safe place, like to one of their teachers' apartments or something. And then all the girls decided they were gonna take a shower, and there's only one boy, and then there was like zombies like broke into the apartment, and so it was just I mean, there was like weird stuff before that, but it was just like they're in an apron, like a cooking apron, and nothing else, and fighting zombies. And we're just like, this is weird. One was like in a bathrobe fighting. I'm like, y'all couldn't throw on one of y'all school shirts real quick or something? And then they were just like that for a while. I was just like, this show is this is something else, guys. Oh, hello, Zombo. Sorry, I didn't see your message until just now. I didn't have the YouTube tab open. How are you today, Zombo? If you can hear me. Did I already say that? I might have already said that. I'm tired. I'm on my second cup of coffee. You're okay? Sorry that the orientation is off today. Just playing the horse game. Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize that it says it on my phone. I took that view off. I thought it disabled it. Okay. Back camera? There we go. That's a better shot. It's closer and less awkward. It's still the wrong way though, because my phone doesn't want to realize that it is in fact landscape mode, not portrait, but hey, what you gonna do when your phone doesn't want to listen to you? This is like a consistent problem I've had with this phone though. Like I'll take a photo and it just refuses to orient correctly. And I have to like manually do it and edit it. And it was like, this, how much was this phone again? Just trying to make separate decks for different purposes instead of just throwing stuff at the wall. Okay. Is there a way I can get that off the screen? Mobile Streamlabs, everybody. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I'll just go back to painting. I've stalled enough today, or rather had enough things stall me. I dipped the cap in green. Look at that. I'm just gonna set that right there because I don't want to set it on something else and then it gets covered. What if I do it like that? Will that be bad? I paint sideways so it looks right to you guys. I'll just swivel my chair. Do you have it set up so it fits on vertical? No, I don't think I do. Or do you mean like so it only fits on vertical? What do you mean? Exactly. Are you talking about Streamlabs or are you talking about just my phone being my phone? So why is it rotated like this? Oh, that's my phone. It doesn't always do landscape, and I forgot about that because I was trying to rush and just start the stream again. Yeah, I don't know why my phone does this, but it does it to me all the time. Not when I'm like in other apps though. It's only specifically with like camera-based apps that it won't recognize the orientation. Any other time, it's completely fine, but anytime a camera is involved, it's doo-doo dog water. I thought we just had it so we could stream to Shorts and TikTok. No. Nope, it's just my phone being my phone. Open image, a new tab, please. I need to zoom in. Enhance. Enhance. The first Pacific Rim was like so dumb, but so cool at the same time. And the second one was just dumb. I was really disappointed in the second one. And like all the characters from the first one were killed off, and I was like, or the ones that were alive were killed off in the second one. I was just like, why are you guys doing this? Like, not every movie needs a sequel, you know? I wonder if I can find a higher resolution image. I don't know what my brain was trying to stop me from saying, but image was the word I was looking for. I would have gotten more sleep today, but I had to wake up early to take my dad to a morning doctor's appointment. Usually he schedules stuff in the afternoon, but he scheduled a morning thing, and he was telling me for a couple days it's at 9 a.m. It's at 9 a.m. So I'm like, okay, 9 a.m. And so I set my alarm for 7:30. I'm like, 9 a.m., 9 a.m., 9 a.m. And then I'm awake at like 7 something. Maybe it was like 7:45, and I'm talking to my brother, and he was like, his appointment's at 10:45. I'm just like, what? Are you sure? He's been telling me 9 a.m. for the past 2 days. And then he double checked, and it was indeed for 10:45, and I was just like, I could have slept an extra hour. A whole hour. You know what that would have done for my brain chemistry? Everything. It would have been everything. I would not feel like jelly. Because I feel like, okay, this is for me. This is not for everybody. This is not science, but this is for me. If I get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, like 5 or less, it's like brain function just goes out the roof. I'm gonna be saying dumb stuff all day, and it's gonna be terrible, right? But coffee will make it a little bit better, but no coffee, and we're gonna have a mess on our hands. And I might be highly irritable, because I get that way when I'm sleepy. I'm just irritated that I'm awake, and I try not to take it out on other people, but sometimes it just happens. But then, so there's that, and also, no, not also. So it's like 5 hours less. That's how I am. 6 hours, it's like, okay, brain is a little foggy, but I can still function. 7 hours, like 6.5 to 7, it's absolutely perfect. If I get 8 or more hours of sleep, my body just freaks out. I'll feel more tired than if I got the 6 hours. Eight hours of sleep is just, it feels wrong. Like I wake up and like my neck hurts, my back hurts, something's cracking, and it turns out weird. I don't know why. It's specifically me. 8 hours just does weird things. I could understand, you know, if it was like 9 or 10, because that's getting into like way too long territory. But why 8? Why is it 8 hours for me? And I'm gonna see if I can find a higher res of this Kaiju. I mean, it looks okay, I guess, but... And I can kind of guess where things are based on the shadows, but I want to get its anatomy right, you know? Someone took a long time to come up with the creature and design it and animate it and all the stuff with the CGI. I want to make sure I do this monster justice. For this beautiful, beautiful, terrible movie. It wasn't terrible. It was just... It was dumb fun, you know? Oh, it's called Knife Head. Okay. Pacific. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but some of the other code names were cooler, you know? Oh, okay. It's got like, okay, the veins on it, they just look blue. They're actually like more like a lime green. Okay. I see you, knife head. I see you, son. Okay, I'm gonna look at the statue. Oh, okay. This is cool. I'm glad I'm doing this. Y'all know monster movies make me think of my mama. I miss that woman. Anytime I see a giant man-eating creature, I'm just like, Mom would have loved this. She would have loved this so much. Okay, so this is like neck folds right here. We're gonna get some texture up in there. Oopsies, oopsies. My bad, guys. Okay, we've got some texture. I've got some texture. Got some texture there too. It's got like barnacles. That's cool. Cool details. I'm looking at the, I'm talking about the statue. I'm not talking about what I'm doing right now. I didn't want you guys to think I was just like gassing myself up, like, oh yeah, I'm so good, I'm so great. No, I'm looking at the I'm looking at someone else's art. I'm not that vain, guys. I want that to be very clear. When this dries, I should put some glow-in-the-dark paint on it. I don't think I have glow-in-the-dark blue, though. I know for a fact I have purple, green, and pink. It's like every time I specifically go to the store to look for blue, they don't have it. I'm just like, okay, I'll just buy a different color then. I'm just gonna take a quick look at it, see if I'm happy with it. I'll add teeth. I will give it teeth, and then I think that will be it for this big boy. I definitely want to make another. Oh, that's a lot of yellow. How much is my coffee bot? What was I doing, guys? Yellow. Why was I adding yellow? Teeth. I was gonna make teeth. Okay. Sorry, I'm buffering. Look at this big boy. He's so pretty. Okay. Should I paint another Pacific Rim Kaiju, or should I paint... Oh, that one. Oh, Otachi. That one was really cool. Ooh, maybe. Oh, this is such a sick picture. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I just have to make it into a square so I don't overwhelm myself. Sometimes I wish I was one of those people that was like, oh, this movie's coming out, and so I'm gonna make artwork to go along with this movie, you know? But I'm not that girl. I just gotta go where my whims take me. I mean, I did make a K-pop Demon Hunter artwork thing after, you know, that went viral or whatever, but majority of the time I'm just like, it is what it is. We're painting this today because I saw a dog on the street and now we're painting dogs. Or I saw flowers in my dad's doctor's office and so now we're painting flowers. Okay, big. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. This will probably take me to the end of the hour, but who cares? Maybe even past it. This is gonna be so fun, guys. I almost want to do this on a big canvas, but who got time for that, you know? Okay, we're gonna move these up here so you guys can see them. We're gonna keep this down here so the words can stop blocking. Okay, okay. We gotta get some atmosphere going, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do some things that I can see first. And then we'll move on to how you guys are gonna see stuff. The wrong shade of purple. I keep making the wrong shade of purple. No, we're just red. Red. Buildings. Buildings. Red. The kaijus? I mean, you can try doing that to a kaiju. I don't know how it'll turn out. Oh, you know what? In your D&D campaign, aren't you guys running a restaurant in your D&D campaign? Hey, Mary Martin. Hey, I do custom artwork for streamers and content creators. Would you like to have a look at my portfolio? I'm not really in the market for any artwork. My stream does not usually look like this. This was a last minute thing. Why would you want the restaurant to get destroyed, Zamboni? Or is this like a, hey, we gotta find the culprit type of thing? Oh, in the mail, not in the mall. Okay, I'm sorry. It would be funny. Would it be funny? All their hopes and dreams just dashed like that? there would be a note that says "Bon Voyage" on it, like the Frenchman from The Incredibles. You're not affiliated with me. The Incredibles was so good. Speaking of The Incredibles, so the other day, my dad put on the Fantastic Four when my nieces and nephews were over. And they're like, what is this movie? I've never seen it. And it's the 2004 version. Or 2005? 2005, I think, is when it came out. Wasn't it like 2005 and 2007 when the movies were? Anyway, I'm getting caught in the weeds. Semantics. So the kids are watching the movie. And then they're like, oh, she has powers like Violet. He has powers like Elastigirl. And so eventually it gets to a point where I'm just like, guys, The Incredibles copied the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four came out when the comic books came out when Papa was a kid. And they're just like, can you drop your Discord or Instagram in chat? It should be under my Instagram. It should be under like under in the about section, Mary. Like if you click on my name, it should lead you to different things about me. They were like, why The Incredibles copy? And I'm just like, a lot of people's powers are copies of other people's powers. They're like, did you like Incredibles even though it's a copy? I'm like, yes, I like The Incredibles. They were just like so disappointed, I guess, that The Incredibles story, well, not the story, but just like their powers, like, weren't original. Just like, I'm like, oh, you sweet children. You sweet, sweet children. I love you so much. I'm sorry I destroyed your world. There isn't a power that they could make that hasn't been done before. Yeah. I guess they just didn't know. They were so disappointed. At least I don't think there's any like cool powers that you could, it isn't just like a copy. It's like, what if it was like a really dumb power, like someone can control how much hair is on someone else's body, like you're in mid-fight and all of a sudden you just make them bald. The villain punches you in the face and so you just make them bald. Completely hairless. There was one comic we had got from Comic-Con years and years ago. I was in middle school, so this is mid 2000s, everybody. Maybe early 2000s. Early mid? Whatever. But there was a comic book, and the main character was a black guy, and he turned in his superhero transformation happened when he drank orange juice and said the phrase "by the power of OJ," and then he would get tall and strong, and you know, it was like a Shazam thing, but it only worked when he drank orange juice. Which is just like, of all the things, why orange juice? By the power of OJ. My favorite dumb comic that I ever came across was, oh gosh, what was it? It was called Man vs. Rock, right? So remember the Billy and Mandy when Billy got the power to shoot pudding or whatever out of his armpits? No, I don't remember that. Oh gosh. That's crazy. My favorite dumb comic, it's called Man vs. Rock. And it was about this geologist that believed rocks were sentient and they were going to rise up against us and like kill us all. And he had like this whole alternate timeline of history where rocks were people blamed rocks for different disasters, and I'm talking about like rocks like boulders or whatever. And you know, he's like disgraced and people think he's crazy or whatever, but then the rocks actually are sentient and they start like trying to take over the world. They had a booth next to me and my sister at a Comic-Con, and they were like the greatest like salesmen I had ever encountered at a Comic-Con, because they made money because their pitch was just so good that people would just crack up and be like, yeah, give me the bundle. And they have like the 4-part series of Man vs. Rock. I wonder how those guys are doing. They were really sweet. We had saw them like the following year at the same Comic-Con. This is when we were doing Comic-Con in Chicago. We haven't been down there since like pre-COVID, but I think it was 2017 when we saw them again, and they were just like, yeah, your guys' work is so amazing. You guys, like, you girls are so cool. And just like, you guys are cool. Like, you're great salesmen. I wish I had your your confidence and your ability to just pull people in. But another really smart thing they would do is whenever they saw a cosplayer, even if they didn't know where the cosplayer was from, they'd be like, hey, can we get your picture? And then they would like hand them their comic book to like pose with, and then everybody took it. Or like one of the guys would like come out the booth and like stand next to the cosplayer with the comic book in hand, And they'd be like, oh, if you want to see the picture, you know, go to our social media. But hey, you want to hear about the book real quick? And then they'd do like their 30-second pitch, and then people would just crack up. And then they'd get the book. It was... Gosh, those guys were cool. They were really dope. He's got an arm coming down over here. I kind of made the face. You know, I'm just gonna do one of these real quick and just move the image so that the reference isn't that off. You guys can't even see what I did. I was maniacally laughing for no reason. It wasn't like vanilla yogurt or something, was it, Zamboni? Did it just look weird? Did it look like something else shooting out of his armpit? Because like as an adult, I've gone back and like noticed a lot of things that were like snuck into like child's programming. I was just like, oh no. Lots of suggestive material. It was pink. Okay. It even has strawberry bits in it? Okay. That's a lot safer than what I was thinking. It's gross, but it's a lot safer. Did you just send me an image? Oh no! He basically wishes for that power and goes to space to find some aliens to protect, but he's too stupid and just ends up making the only alien he finds get drowned in yogurt. Drowns in yogurt, oh no. Oh no. What a way to go, man. What a way to go. gonna do some plastic surgery on this boy real quick because I realized his jaw is not quite right. I wonder whose job it was to name the kaijus in Pacific Rim. Like, I know as soon as they, like, popped up, they already had, like, a classification and a name ready to go. What I want, like, whose job was it to, like, sit in a boardroom and be like, okay, if one pops up and it's, like, a B class, I'm gonna name it Squidward. If one comes up and it's an S class, we're going with Deathbringer 5000, you know? I mean, the names weren't that ridiculous, but... like, everyone else's job is to make sure that the robots work, or, like, to mine materials so that the robots can function. And, you know, all these people all across the world, it's just going to giant robot defense mechanisms, or crafting, like, giant walls so that kaijus can be kept out. But then there's some dude in an office somewhere that it's just like, yeah, this name for this reason. It would probably just be whatever scientists are studying them. But, like, still, like, yeah, I get that. It's not literally gonna be, like, some guy and that's, like, his only job. But it's someone's job, you know? To just sit there and be like, Otashi, Knifehead. You know, I just think it's funny when, like, there's, like, world-ending stuff going on around, and then you just see people, like, with really dumb jobs in, like, you know, different media and stuff. Like I said, I'm watching Neon Genesis Evangelion, whatever it's called. And there's all these people, you know, working on the robot project and trying to, you know, keep the angels from destroying the world or whatever. But then there's, you know, all this other stuff going on, and kids in high school, and, like, gym teachers still. And I'm just like, this is... I mean, life has to resume in some sort of way so there can be some sort of normalcy, but... It's like all this important stuff going on like underground, and then all these other people are just like living life. I would like to see like a slice of life anime when there's like an apocalypse going on, and it's just like people are just trying to live like day by day. I'm sure there's something like that out there already, but like the train's delayed again because there's flooding from the kaijus. Just how am I gonna? It's the third time this week. The boss is gonna think I'm making up excuses, you know, like stuff like that. Or how they were just eating like a bunch of like prepackaged foods in Evangelion. I'm just like, who's working at a food packing industry place during an apocalypse like this? Like, I know the world still has to go round, but who's doing that job? I want to see what his life is like, you know? What's going on with that guy? I forgot I had my neon lights on, and I was like, why is everything orange for a second? I need to sleep. Or maybe I need more coffee. But probably sleep. I didn't mean to be up late last night. I know like 7:30 isn't like that super duper early for like a normal person. I mean, it's not at all, but it's just like I couldn't fall asleep, so it was just like I was up late, and then I had to get up a little earlier than usual, and then it was just like I could have slept an extra hour because my dad had the wrong time. Oh me, oh my. Now we've got the horn space stuff. Did I see the new Pokemon stuff? What new Pokemon stuff? Did I ever tell you that my mom referred to every Pokemon as a Pikachu? And everyone on Dragon Ball Z was Vegeta. Yeah, watching them Vegetas. They announced a bunch of new projects and showed new stuff from new games. Stop motion movie. Oh, a stop motion movie. I love me some stop motion. I mean, it kind of looks like the guy. New Mega Dragonite. It looks dumb. They keep adding megas and all this other stuff. I remember when they announced that there was more than 150, and me and my siblings were like, nope, I'm getting off this train. It's like 20 years later from this point, and they're still just doing more stuff. Oh shoot, his eye! I covered up his eye! No! No! It's kind of in the wrong spot anyway. It should be more like right here, I think. Did you send me the new Dragonite? Oh, let me show you. Yep. Okay, I see the normal one. Why is Mecha look like that? Why are his wings like angel wings? I mean, if I had another hour, I could make this really cool, but I don't want to spend another hour on this. I've got other things to paint. It does seem random. It's like it tried to digivolve, but it didn't make it all the way. And it's so, it seems so random. It still has normal wings, so it's just even smaller. That's weird. 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 Oh shoot, that's the tooth. Oh yeah, well the tooth, it has shine and texture to it. I probably should add shine to all the teeth actually. If not white, then at least a little blue. Oh, oh. Sweetheart, that's too much. It kind of looks like the boy. And there is supposed to be some separation. And you can see like a light from the building. And then it goes into the other horn. Alright, those are our kaiju for today. Oh! Hey DJ Cal, I did not see you. I just now saw your message. How you doing? Yeah, I apologize for the stream being jumpy today. It's I've had a lot of issues today, but these are our paintings for today. It is 4 o'clock, and so I've got to move on and do some other things and prepare some things for the future. In the near future, I would like to, because I can't rotate it on my face. I guess I could. But in the near future, I would like to do, well, I do classes now. But I would like to offer my services to those that are far away from me as well. And so I'm going to prepare some things for that later on today. But there is something I want to talk to you guys about. I'm going to erase this up. Sorry for this being a little janky for a second, but I have my proof copy of our book, my sister's and I's book, Bigger. There are some things that need to be adjusted, and I'm excited. There are a couple things, like I said, that need to be adjusted. I want to show you guys a page that I worked on stream, so you guys have seen this before. Well, if you guys saw that stream anyway, you guys have seen this. So I just wanted to show that quick page. But yeah, I'm excited that this is finally in print, even though this is just like the proof copy. The book is not out yet. I do want to preface and say the book is not out yet. This is just a proof copy. A copy so that the author can look at it and see what needs to be changed as far as margins. Obviously it says not for resale. So this is like this is my illustrator copy. My sister has her author copy. But I'm so excited. We don't have a release date as of yet. I will let you guys know when we have a release date, so you guys can get this for your kids, your grandkids, your nieces, your nephews, the child you look after in the big brother program, big sister program, the kid you look after at nursery and church or something. I am excited that Bigger is gonna be available for you guys very soon. I don't know how soon. I don't know if it's gonna be released in August or September, but there will be like an author signing event, author/illustrator signing event. Ooh, because I'm the illustrator. But that is happening soon, and I am going to be a part of a raid train later on this month from DJ Mac. He got me in a raid train, and I'm excited to be a part of that. I don't have the flyer is on my phone basically, and so I don't have the I can't I'm streaming from my phone today, so I can't just be like show it in camera, because the camera is the phone is the camera. But I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for everything that is coming to pass finally. And God is good. There's a lot of things that are happening, but it's just like, God, you're so good. You're way too good to me. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for sorry, I almost burped into the camera. That would have been gross. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, for chilling with me, for just being there while I paint. And thank you to everybody that will watch this on the replay. Sorry that it might be like jumpy or janky. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with all my stuff. I don't know if it's my computer, I don't know if it's Streamlabs, I don't know if it's the internet connection that I currently have. I don't know what's going on. But I thank you guys for still watching me, even though I'm kind of a mess right now. This has been quite a transitional period, actually being in studio and working from a different space and working in my own space and not having to paint inside of the kitchen anymore. And now we have like a full kitchen instead of half the kitchen because I have a lot of stuff. But I want to thank you guys again for watching me and supporting me all this time. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on Thursday. Hopefully things will be better on Thursday. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But yeah, goodbye guys.